During COVID, I had lost my job. I was working in as a retail manager at a certain very big video game company. Depression of
Mm.
lockdowns that everybody got in, and I regret that. That was one of my regrets. I should have. My name is Zergham.
Zergham?
Yeah,
Okay. Maybe you need to help me spell that out
it's
later. Yeah.
Zergham.
Where are you from?
Born in Toronto, lived all of my life in Mississauga.
Are you a student right now? Are you
No,
working?
uh, currently working right now on and off as a welder.
Like, was it what you expected to be? Like, or did you
Uh,
face any difficulties?
yeah, of course. Nowadays, to find work is always tough. I went to welding school because during COVID, or right before COVID, I had lost my job. I was working in as a retail manager at a certain very big video game company.
Wow.
You guys might know it. It was fun. It was a fun job. I liked it, but I think I stuck around for a bit too long. And right before pandemic hit, the
Mm.
store I was working at had shut down. A month after I closed up my store, COVID hit. Like the lockdown. COVID
Right.
already came, but then the lockdowns
Yeah.
hit in like
That was 6 years ago.
March. Yeah, and then closed everything up. And then in March, the lockdowns hit, and
Mm.
I was trapped inside my home, couldn't find work. I did get a severance,
Mm.
not a very big severance because it's retail, but it is what it is. Uh, so yeah,
I,
and yeah, I was stuck at home for quite a long time,
wow.
and that's how I started to think what else I should do with my life.
Mm.
And my friend from the United States, he suggested, why don't you become a welder?
Mm.
They seem to do pretty good, pretty well.
Mm.
So I'm like, I like working with my hands, and it's something completely different from what I was doing before. And I like trying different things. I like diving in the deep end and, trying my luck out in different things. And that's life, and trying to do something that I've never done before.
Mm.
Scary, but it was cool because I really liked it. I like working with my hands. And I remember my first welding class, I totally messed up. I didn't know what I was doing.
Mm.
But then, through practice, I became very good. And that's how I got into welding.
Wow, that's amazing. If you could give like an advice to yourself, if you go back to the COVID time,
Yeah.
when maybe things were going really bad, like what could you say to yourself?
I would say not get into the deep depression of
Mm.
lockdowns that everybody got into, not to let your mind take control of you, where, I think it was naturally everybody just started to close down and close up and felt that, you couldn't go out, government wouldn't let you go out, you
Mm.
could barely do any shopping. And I think that really affected me personally,
Mm.
and I would tell myself, don't let that affect you, you know,
Wow.
go out there and try to create something for yourself that can benefit me financially better. I spent almost 2 years locked up, and I regret that. That was one of my regrets. I should have tried to pursue different things when I was locked down so that I can benefit myself better financially.
May I ask like what you mean by that? Like, can you elaborate maybe a little bit more? You've been locked down for 2 years. Means like
Yeah,
you maybe uh separate yourself from the others, or you were just staying home.
yeah, I was staying
Yes.
home. I just felt life just felt very bland and
Right. Right.
just very boring because, like I said, government wouldn't let you do a lot of things.
Right.
So I let that affect me,
Mm.
and that was my fault, and I shouldn't have. And it wasn't until 2 years later that my friend suggested, "Oh, you should get into welding,"
Mm.
and I should have gotten into it during lockdown. Should have at least
Mm.
do some online courses, and I would have been at least 2 years ahead from what I am now. So it's basically the lockdown's just being inside the house, and with I love my family, but everybody in one place at the same time can get a little bit stressful. It wasn't the best time for me, but you learn from it. And yeah, I became stronger because of it. Because of that, I don't let myself go into, that same sort of depression I went into when I was locked out. And I get myself out of it and I go and do something.
That's amazing. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, no problem.